students, in this lecture we will see turning operation. So I have created this part. This is a turning part. So I have part and blank as well. So we can create both things together. Or if you want to create your blank in manufacturing, you can do the same in the manufacturing also. So first of all, I'm going to hide this sketch. I don't want this sketch, so hide. And second sketch. Okay, the sketch is now hide. And for turning we have two options. You can go from application and manufacturing, or second option we have go to file and from new select manufacturing, and from manufacturing I'm going to select turning essential. So this is turning essential. This will create a setup file with reference to this part. So this part will come in this setup. Click OK. This is the template setup. So all the options which are available in turning will show you in this template. See, okay, this is my part, and from here workpiece, turning workpiece and avoidance, this will come automatically. And first I'm going to check my MCS spindle. So this is my MCS spindle and the direction of my part is right. Click, that is must be go through the part. See, this is the axis and my X and Z is my working plane. So you can see from here, and from part double click over it, and my part is this. No, this is not my part. You can select from here, this is the part. And for blank I can use this blank, okay, or we can use this bounding cylinder. And if you want to add any offset, see in this direction 11, and this is the height, so I'm going to change it to, okay, and see this 0. And in opposite direction if you need, drag it. Suppose I want to increase it here, so 240, and in this direction I'm going to change the 0, it will come here. And some material is there for facing, so I'm entering 5 as offset in facing, and in diameter 130. And I don't want to display this, so click OK. So any one option you want to use, you can use. Okay, I'm not using this one, I'm using the bounding cylinder. And if you will click over this turning workpiece, it will show you part and blank in 2D. See, the part is there, that's why it is not visible, but still it is there. See, here we have, this is the part and boundary. Okay, no problem. This will show you when we will generate toolpath simulation, that time it will show you. And for avoidance, click here. In avoidance we can define engage, approach point or departure point. These are the departure point and these are the engage point. And from point, this FR is a from point, from where the tool is going to start. You can define it. So this is the point, my first point. ST, motion start point, is direct from this point. And approach point is this one, okay. And motion start directly from here. And departure, same we can do for departure, DP. And radial clearance, motion, so motion output direct here. Here my spindle is there, so I'm going to click it here and motion return point direct here, and motion start we have already defined, and departure point dp, it is here. Okay, so we can define all these point at the starting of any operation. Now see, by default there's two tool, one is 80 left handed tool and second is 55 left handed tool. Okay, so I'm going to use this 80 left handed tool for the facing operation. And see, here we have this option, this is the facing operation. So click this facing, and 1234 is my working folder, and I'm going to use 80 left-handed tool, and geometry is my avoidance because I have already defined workpiece and approach and departure point, so it will consider that point. And it is very important to define the method because uh, because of this method the part geometry will select. So I'm going to select this lathe rough. So I'm going to do roughing operation, zoom it and click here. You will see this is the cutting area, and I want to define this point. Radial direction is in x direction and axial direction is this z direction. So define axial direction up to this because I want to cut only this area. Okay, rest option I will cover later with some other option. And here my strategy is jig. It will come automatically, this will come according to the operation. And tool we have already defined, and the tool orientation is okay, no need to change here. And cut angle, it is 270, it is going downward in 270 degree. And motion is forward, and step over is 1. And generate. See all the point we have defined, so it is following all the points from where it is going to start and where it will departure. Generate and see, and we can see the preview of this with the help of this 2D material removal. Okay, and here we have the constant depth. If you want to define constant, so only constant depth will come, like 1.0 is my constant, it will not vary. And another multiple, we can define multiple this depth of cut in multiple number of passes. Like in first passes I want 2 mm, in second passes I want 1 mm. So we can define step over depth of cut in multiple order. And number of level means how much number of level you want here. Like here it is 5 and I want 4, so it will automatically divide this material in number of 4 level. Okay, so any one method you can use which you want. And from cutting, you can define minimum cut depth, it is none. And if you want to define minimum, I want 0.25, so minimum depth of cut. If the distance is not uniform, that time it will create minimum cut of 0.25. Minimum cut length, it is also used. Cutter, cutting edge angle, so cutting angle is this one. And here in profiling, finish all, it will take, if you will add this additional profile, then only automatically it will detect and it will create a finish pass. Okay, and just remove this. Okay, and generate and see, here some material is there, and that is right here, that is on facing point 0.5. This is a point 0.5 mm material, and I'm going to select additional pass, this finish pass, okay, and generate it again, and you will see no material is left on this face now, okay. But most of the time we don't use this because we have the separate option for finishing. And if you want to see this, click here, and we have 3D simulation also. This is the facing, okay, and okay, and generate it again. It is still showing some warning. Okay, now next option I want to do is rough turning. See, here it is, rough turn OD. So for rough turn OD, select this. My tool and my roughing operation, all the parameters are same, but it will cut in this axial direction. Click here, so it will show you this is my cutting area, and I want to limit it up to this. So go to this cut region, and here my axial limit is this point. Click this one, and okay, and tool we have already defined, and this direction is at 180 degree, and forward tool will start, and constant 1 is my cutting depth of cut, and generate, and see, and click here, 2D replay. The tool is cutting in forward motion, okay. Some material is there, this is 0.7 mm material is left on this direction. Okay, now I'm going to change the direction from forward to reverse, and in reverse direction it will cut in reverse direction. Okay, that is not possible because tool will cut in forward direction only in this lathe turning condition. So click. So I have shown you what is this reverse. So keep this forward, and my engage and retract both are different. So I want to make some changes because it is a little bit odd. So click here in non-cutting move, and engage is this engage is okay, and go to this departure, and in departure same as approach I am selecting, and motion is direct, and from here same as start, motion go to home, select the point same as from, okay. So on the same point it will come, and same point it will retract. So let's see, generate it. Now you will see the same thing, and generate, same, okay. It is starting from here, and again it is going to same point. Why this red line is showing? Because the last point, the tool is stopped at this point. In previous operation in facing it was here, okay. So if you want to change it, we can change from facing, go to facing, and from non-cutting move go to departure, and I'm going to select same as approach, same as start, and same as from. Okay, and generate. See. Okay, and here now it is okay. If we will select this, see that line is not coming, and from this 3D dynamic, see this. Okay, and if you want to add some additional passes, so double click over it, and here in cutting parameter we have profiling, and under profiling add this additional pass. Okay, and generate. You will see now it is creating a finish pass at the last. Okay, let's see you. Okay, this is by finish pass. Okay, correct, and go to cutting. Sorry, it is non-cutting. Go to this cutting parameter, and I don't want this, and see the stock in phase it is 0.5, and radial in this radial direction, in x direction it is 0.7. Okay, generate, and okay, so this is the facing and rough turning operation.